I was using the pump and milk started to come out. I was like, oh my gosh. My mom runs in, she's like, what's going on? I'm like, there's milk coming. This is so cool. Milk has never come out of my body. This is life as a cow.
I'd never expected how thirsty it was gonna make me.
I call this a nip nap.
Breastfeeding, you know, it's an enjoyable moment. You have this bond, you share it with your baby. What they don't tell you is that
they bite your nipple.
They gnaw at them like it's some type of chew toy.
They have different personalities for babies. He's what they call a barracuda.
She's a baby shark attacking my boob.
She's gonna pull your nipple right off.
Every time he latched, I was having visions of Interview with the Vampire.
I actually feel like my body has been hijacked.
My breasts don't belong to me anymore. They belong to a tiny infant tyrant. Mr. Impatient.
Oh yeah, whole thing.
Are you done? Girlfriend, you're done. All done. When you go into labor and delivery, often they ask you a million times how you're gonna feed your baby. So I made this banner. So breastfeeding is a very special task. Please be aware before you ask. Our miracle baby will be formula fed and it will not affect her future ahead. It was like a creative way to say hello, I have breast cancer, I don't have nipples, I can't breastfeed, okay? On my social media, I posted the picture of me with the banner behind me. I'm reading comments and, well, you should be looking into donor milk. It's sad right now that people with double mastectomies do not qualify. My insurance wouldn't cover it. Donor milk runs about $3 to $5 an ounce. I would go broke. I get it, I'm a breastfed baby myself. However, when you physically cannot breastfeed, you really don't have another option. So, she's formula fed and she's doing perfectly fine. Lift up.
Oh my goodness.
I had to supplement, basically top off every night with a little bit of formula. Initially, it was really scary. I didn't want him on formula.
Oh, he's dreaming about breastfeeding. He does this thing with his mouth. He goes.
I got this pamphlet about breastfeeding, and it was explaining that, just one bottle of formula can have all these negative consequences. And it was so extreme, I burst out into tears. But then he went on a bottle strike, and it solved that issue because he wouldn't take a bottle at all, whether it was breast milk or formula.
Here we go. You get real comfortable with breastfeeding real quick when you're feeding a barracuda.
She's always just been a champ with breastfeeding. I feel overjoyed with it. I'm able to have this connection with her that nobody else can have.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We're bonding. It's making us closer. But after I'm breastfeeding, how am I going to detach associating this as a meal place when I want to be intimate with my wife? I'm going to be thinking oh, this used to be Gala's lunch. I'm putting Gala first on this, and she's going to be able to use me as a cafeteria.
Just jumping from boob to boob.
Yep.
Plate to plate.
I started out breastfeeding. She did good the first day that we were home. And then that night, she would latch on and eat, and then she would start crying again. And so that's when I realized I didn't have anything for her to eat. So we gave her the formula, and then from there, that was it. In my opinion, it would have been selfish of me to keep trying to push breastfeeding.
Breast milk or formula. As moms need to kind of loosen up the slack on each other and realize we're all just doing the absolute best that we can.
Doesn't matter how you do it, just feed your child.